Chase, tell us how this all came together.
Yeah, so I've always been a fan of Josh growing up. My grandma taught him in 2008, and I've always kind of talked to CC or the AD of trying to get Josh back here. Everyone tells me it couldn't have been done. There's not a lot of contact between them, so I was able to reach out to Josh's agency probably in November of 2024, and kind of just shot him a little message and explained my background and what we're trying to do here. And I believe it was in like February of 2025. I just got an email out the blue from Josh, kind of trying to spark his interest and was interested in doing this. And so from then, it's been really just back and forth communication of trying to figure out the best time and make everything work for everybody.
The When you reached out to the agency, like what was the goal? What were you trying to accomplish beyond just hanging his jersey here?
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, Josh has always talked about so much in the community. So I think it was trying to honor him and really just trying to bring the community out to Raleigh. I think that Athens has had a lot of people come through here. And we haven't had the opportunity to really get Josh back here in this kind of capacity. And then, as I said kind of earlier, really just trying to, make him feel welcome and have the community come out and just put on the whole event for everybody.
You said you watched him when you were growing
Hmm.
up. You also played here,
Hmm.
sports here. What did it mean for you to be able to watch like Major League Baseball? There's a guy, the home run derby,
Yeah.
who went to the same high school as you.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. My grandma taught him. She retired here in 2008, so she always had great stories about it. And I was able to, after he released his book, I was able to go. I think it was Barnes and Noble's here, and I don't even know. I don't know what year it was, probably 2010 or nine. Met him then for the first time, and just seeing him kind of go to the heights that he reached for me was super special. Of walking the same halls that he walked, and hearing the stories around everyone had for him. So for me, it was always great to see someone that you like idolize on that grade of scale, and to also know you're walking the same steps that he walked in. And I think it provides every kid confidence that you can kind of reach those heights, whether it's in sports or whether it's something else as well.
He's very open about the stuff he's gone through
Hmm.
in life. Talk about it here as well. Is that motivating as someone younger growing up here to see somebody overcome that kind of adversity?
Yeah, I definitely think so. I mean, I you know I the adversity he went through was definitely something not a lot of people endure. But I think hearing his story, it makes you realize that, like, there's always two sides to the coin. There's a lot of things that come out that might not be the truth, or might be the truth. I'm always trying to overcome it. I think it's you always hear about setbacks with injuries or just something small in that kind of nature. But seeing someone at his stature have the height he was at and get to as far down as rock bottom as he possibly could, but then to reach back up is super inspiring. And I think it's good for everyone to see that he has a great story from it, and you can always learn from it. And no matter how high up you are, there's always room to go down, and then being able to fight that adversity to get back up.
Last question for you: as a member of the Athens community,
Mhm.
alumni here, what does this day mean to Athens?
I mean, I think it means a lot. I mean, since my time here, there's been a lot of negative publicity. I feel like around Athens Drive and just the school itself. I'm super excited that Athens is able to be in the press as doing a great thing for the community. And I think just my grandma's here today, and there's a lot of former teachers, a lot of former alumni. So it's great to just see the Athens community come together, and then Josh at West Raleigh, and even having playing against Cary High. There's so many people in the community that you haven't seen in 20, 30 years, and having everyone connect and meeting grandchildren and parents and everything like that has been just super great for the community.